And hello all of my fellow nerds out there. This is Oracle Nerd Richie and welcome back once again to the DDLC Purist mod. So, you guys are probably wondering, Richie, what more could there possibly be in this mod? We saved all of them, right? Yeah, we saved Sayori, we saved Natsuki, and we saved Yuri. But I believe you guys are realizing that there's one more person missing. Yeah, you guys can already probably tell from my whole theming here. Yeah, we're gonna be trying to save Monica this time. I know that sounds a bit crazy, but there is a way to save her. There is a way. It all depends on us playing a new game because there's gonna be a change that's immediate that apparently, as far as I can tell, I didn't get anywhere anywhere further. I just know that there's supposed to be an immediate change somewhere. I don't know where, but it'll probably make itself known. So, let's go ahead and just click new game. I don't know, maybe we will find something. Who knows? It's nearly school day. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, that is far more immediate than I thought. Okay, that's actually way more immediate than I thought. Just like any other. But something feels different. But even so, as usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always used to tell myself that it's about time I go out and meet some girls or something like that. Well, there's only one girl here. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together on days like this. Recently, we picked up that habit once again. Richie, are you proud of me? Eh? For what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you've never even said anything about it. Even though we walk to school together every day. Yeah. Well, yeah. I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine. I'm proud of you, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we get closer to the school, the streets become increasingly crowded. By the way, Richie, have you decided on a club to join yet? I have. Oh, tell me. It's a secret. Aww. I'll tell you when we go back home. Okay, but that's a promise. It's a bit embarrassing to say really. The feeling of wanting to meet other girls? I've been feeling a little different lately. As if my destined meeting was just around the corner. It all started when I saw a flyer for the literature club. I didn't really have a lot of interest in literature, but I felt some kind of pull. It's really strange. There's going to be a lot of club recruiting today, so I've been working up the nerve to go. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I even know it. I tried to focus, but the thought of going to the literature club made me nervous for some reason. Maybe I should just rest for a bit and calm myself down. No, I can't do that. I just have the feeling I can't run away. Like, I was supposed to go. I mean, it's kind of in the game's code. Sorry, nerd humor. I leave classroom right away, running into Sayori in the hall. Passing by her, I say hello before ducking into the bathroom. It's not all that embarrassing, but I kind of want to surprise Sayori as well. After all, she is the vice president of the literature club. Wait about 5 minutes before leaving the bathroom. Then I take up the path to the room that was advertised on the flyer. It's up the stairs, in the area of the school where I rarely visit, since this is used by third years. I take a breath outside the clubroom door before putting my hand on the handle. Before I can pull it aside, the door slides open. Ah, Richie, what a night! Monica, a girl in my class last year, was the most popular girl in my school year. Plus, pauses halfway through her sentence. What are you doing here? I came to join the literature club. But you're not supposed to be here alone. It's only with Both of us hear a cry of joy. No way! Ah! Monica steps out of the way and Sayori almost tackles me as she wraps her arms around me. Sayori, please let go of me. I'm just so happy you're here. The two of us step into the room where I close the door behind us. Huh? So you're the Richie that Sayori's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Richie. Please enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's going to think we're really strict or something. Sorry, but... She gives a small but confident smile. It's just the way I like to do things. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others, but still seems pretty assertive. The shorter girl nods. I know, but not everyone's going to be so open. By comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, came off as really assertive, but showed a hint of compassion there. Come on, Monica, say something. You're the president. We just got a new club member. Right. Monica clears her throat and puts on a smile. Welcome to the Allergy Club, Richie. I'm glad you decided to join us. Thank you, Monica. Even though she's smiling, I swear, Monica's glaring at me. I didn't know you knew Monica, Richie. We were only in the same class last year, that's all. We didn't talk very often either. Well, you get to know her better in this club, then. Everyone else, too. Natsuki laughs from the side. Well, I guess if Sayori's this happy that to have you here, then I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. I smile a little awkwardly at her comment, deciding to take it as a compliment. Thanks. I'll try not to bring anyone down. I'm sure you won't, Richie. She pauses, then looks over my shoulder. Monica, you're unusually quiet. You were very happy at the prospect of getting a new member just the other day. Sorry, well, let me just say I'm surprised is all. I was happy that we might get a new member, but I wasn't very sure of it happening. So I'm still in shock is all. Especially because it's someone I know. Oh, well, we can celebrate a new member though, right? Yeah! What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Richie, Natsuki, even Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. I'll go prepare some tea. Oh, let's get the desk set up first. Sorry, Monica and I pushed some of the desks around to form a table. Yuri and Natsuki walk over to the back corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a round tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling a bit awkwardness with Monica, I take a seat next to Sayori, who nudges me when she catches me sneaking a glance at Monica. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I hear Monica start talking when she coughs, as if to clear her throat. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. So he grabs one, and then Monica, and then I take one. Isn't this delicious? Sayori talks to her mouth full, and already has managed to get icing all over her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Oh, I get the feeling I've seen this before. It's the same feeling I had earlier today, where something feels different. I broke out of my thoughts by a small nudge from Monica, who narrows her eyes at me. She knows! Guys, she knows! I think she knows now! I then notice Natsuki is quiet. She's also sneaking glances in my direction. She must be waiting for me to take a bite. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet, full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I swear I've heard this line before! Made them for you or anything. But I'm glad you like them. Natsuki smiles. It's a very small smile, but it's sincere. I simply nod to end the conversation there. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Monica's voice fades away before she goes completely silent, the rest of her sentence being cut off. Are you okay, Monica? Can I get you some canned coffee from the vending machines? It might wake you up. Monica quickly snaps to attention and shakes her head. No, I'm fine. But Richie, don't let yourself be intimidated. Yuri's only trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... I really do think tea is good for reading, Monica. Sorry, I couldn't help but try to tease you. Oh. For some reason, a look of confusion flashed across Monica's face. After saying this before she mysteriously nods to herself. Ah, I see. I jump into the conversation to make it less awkward. Well, tea reading may not be a pastime for me, but I can see where you're coming from. I'm glad. Yuri smiles faintly, but to herself before going to her seat. Monica raises an eyebrow as she looks at me, then Yuri, then back to me before turning her attention back to the cupcake in front of her. Well, Richie, what made you choose the literature club? From what Sayori has told me, you seem to be more interested in anime and video games. I shoot Sayori a dirty look. It wasn't me, I swear. Truthfully speaking, I was afraid of this question. Maybe the truth isn't the best idea for now. Well, I saw the flyer a while back and came here since I wanted to broaden my horizons. Sure, watching anime and reading visual novels is fun, but I thought reading a book might be good too. Though I know I'm probably not going to stick with it alone, so I also thought maybe having a club could help me as well. I see. Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Thanks. I'm surprised though. How come you decide to start your own club? You were the president of the debate club last year, weren't you? Well, you know, I wanted something different. You know, rather than just going through the motions. I wanted to take the reins of something. And if it also encourages others to get into literature, then that's a plus. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. I'm surprised there aren't more people, though. Starting a club must be hard. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all their effort into something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. I can already feel the bond with these girls, seeing them smiling as they agree with Monica. She must have worked really hard to find these three to work with her. Maybe that's why they were all delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, keeping up with their level of enthusiasm for literature might be hard. So, Richie, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I mutter manga quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I take it. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. I looked to the side to see Sayori grinning ear to ear. It looks like she's pretty happy I'm trying to get along with them. Hey Yuri, yes? Well, about, you know, the first thing you said? Manga? Natsuki tends to read manga in the club room. Don't just say it! For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know. So if Richie wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I would never do such a thing. Whatever he'd like to read, that's fine with me. Oh hey Richie, I think I remember one of the titles you mentioned to me being something Natsuki read. Oh, but I can't remember the name. It was my favorite one, Sayori, and its name is Parfait Girls. The name is really embarrassing to say out loud, but it's actually a good series. I see all the girls around the room looking at me with shocked expressions. Look, the beginning might have been slow, but all the characters are really well developed as time passes. I get oddly defensive about it, but that might also be my embarrassment. It doesn't sound like something a guy would read. Admittedly, I got lured by the cover, but it hooked me from the start. So you like that manga too? Oh yeah, don't you read it all the time, Natsuki? I don't read it all the time. I really like reading it here, though. Sayori gets up from her seat and puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders. Your cupcakes, your poems, even the manga you read, it's all just as cute as you are. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Sometimes I guess. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometimes? Well, maybe I say you wouldn't like them, but well, I think I have a good idea of your taste, so maybe you might. But you still might not think they're good. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing your own writing takes more than only confidence. It's the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki. Uh, I guess it's the same for Yuri. Yuri smiles as if to mock herself. To say all that and not practice my own words. How hypocritical of me. Aw, don't say that. But I did want to read everyone's poems. Everyone sits in silence for a moment. It hangs on a little longer than I thought it would. All of us then turn our heads to Monica as she makes a sound. Oh! Did you think of something, Monica? Well, I might have something. Monica seems to nod to herself and mutters something that we can't hear before putting out a smile. Okay, I have an idea for everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look at Monica with questioning looks on their faces. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get to know each other a little bit more and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Richie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again, but I can't help but feel it's a bit hollow. Yeah, that sounds alright. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, then bring it next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Richie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. I don't know why, but I feel a small chill from that. Yeah. Can I really impress the co-star Monica on my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Richie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Yuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us start to leave the club room. However, I walk past Monica to reach the door right here. Everything is different. Just what's going on? I don't know what to make of it, so I try to push it out of my head for now. Something is definitely different. The whole way back, my thoughts begin to wander. I know I said I felt like I had a chance to meeting someone at the literature club, but just who was it though? Sayori? Natsuki? Yuri? Or maybe it was even Monica? I don't know just yet. Hey Richie, what is it, Sayori? So glad you joined the literature club. I was planning on bringing you there, but I didn't have to. It's almost like it was fate. Maybe. But sorry if Monica came off a bit distant or weird today. She's not normally like that. Maybe she's sick? She was coughing and kind of tired. Maybe. I should check up on her tomorrow. I really hope she's okay. I do too, Sayori. With that, we continue our walk in silence, my thoughts drifting again. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. Wait. Wait, are we not going to the poem selection? Oh, wait, right, we probably can't go to the poem selection because Monica never had a poem sprite. Because, like, she never had a poem sprite in the base game, and it probably was there hidden in the files somewhere, but, like, we never really get to see it unless we're looking at the true end of the original game. So what makes this one so different? I seem to have come down with a serious case of writer's block. I've been staring at a blank page in front of me for 30 minutes now. Nothing's coming to mind at all. I look around the room trying to find a source of inspiration. I see a book I brought a few days ago on my shelf. It was bought on a whim this past weekend, part of my motivation to go to the literature club. I have a book to talk about, something like that. Every time I pull it off from the shelf, reading the title. Portrait of Markov. Oh, now this is just playing to the game theory now, is it? I weighed it in my hands for a bit. Even though this is the first time I picked it up since, it has a familiar weight to it. Almost like this book should have some special value to me. But that kind of thinking is strange. Its weird feeling hasn't gone away either. Seeing it all before. I guess I can try to write about that. I just need to pick some words to go along with it. Oh? Okay, we're in the poem thing now. Ooh. Oh, wait, all these are Sayori, Natsuki, and Yuri words. These are all words for these three, aren't they? Wait, let me see if I can try to figure this out. Okay, wait, I have a theory. What if we just pick a few words for each girl? If we just pick a... Wait, I did save, right? Yes, I did. Okay, I saved. Yeah, I'm just gonna save again just to be sure. What if we just pick words randomly and maybe something will stick? Alright, so let's just pick random words. This will be fun. Oh, wait. Oh, I got an idea. What if I went in a bit of a pattern? So like one word for each girl. Oh, that could work. Oh, there we go. So now they're at 2 each. Oh, I never thought of that. What was the Sayori word again? Wonderful? Yeah. Oh my god, I guessed it. Okay, that's 3. That's 3 for each. That's 3 for each. Okay. Depression. Yay. I made that joke way too many times this series, I swear. Determination. Sing. Okay. Dang it. Anyone from Natsuki? Pure. Oh yeah, pure, right. Twirl? Yep. There you go, now she's caught up. Explode. Okay, Natsuki, then... Where's a Sayori word? Strawberry? No, that's Natsuki. Scars. Right, scars. Okay. Summer. Emanation. Okay, we just have a poem that's a mix for each of the girls. So I don't know. Maybe this will work. So I'm guessing it doesn't matter which ones we pick. Aside opened the door to the literature club room. Good afternoon. As soon as I say this, there's a loud crashing sound. Everyone looks over to find Monica, who tripped over a desk, catching herself. She quickly regains her composure and walks over to me. Hi again, Richie. I'm glad to see you came back. Monica pauses before nodding. You didn't run away from us. Don't worry. It might sound a little strange, but I always keep my word. Is that so? Well, dependable people are always appreciated. Thanks for keeping your promise, Richie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Well, trying new things is good, right? Yes, I suppose. I'm so surprised though, Richie. Last year you didn't even want to join any clubs. But then suddenly you came here wanting to join. I guess that's true. I can't explain it very well. You said yesterday you wanted to broaden your horizons. What about that? I said that, sure, but I don't know. One day I was laying in bed and I guess I suddenly felt a need for literature. I had a weird dissatisfaction with anime and games all of a sudden. Then I saw the flyer and everything sort of clicked. I still like manga and anime though. It's fine, Richie. Besides, I was worried about you becoming a need if you didn't try a new club. Everyone else has a small laugh at my expense over it. Well, I guess I should teach you how to clean your room. You did almost set your house on fire one time. Let's not talk about that. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little bit jealous. How come? You and Richie can become good friends too. I hope we can all get a little closer this year as well. I really am happy here. Especially with Richie now in the club. You really are a bright ball of sunshine, huh? Yep! Especially because of Richie. Sayori! I raised my voice to interject, but I'm swiftly defeated by her smile. Well, I guess as long as she is happy. Oh, right! I reached in my bag and pulled out a book from last night. Yuri's eyes light up as soon as she sees it. I picked it up a while ago on a whim, but do you know if it's any good? You shouldn't read it based on my own review, though. But I did enjoy it. It does have a few horror themes in it, so it might not be to your liking if you don't like that sort of thing. Well, perhaps we could discuss what you think of it chapter by chapter. I definitely will. I say it a little too enthusiastically and turn my head away. I'll make time to read it. You don't have to force yourself. Yuri nods as if to hammer in the fact. If you force yourself to read it, you won't enjoy it as much. So if you want to read other things as well, that's fine. Like if you want to read some manga. At this, I see Natsuki looking at us out of the corner of her eye. Natsuki, you don't have to be afraid. I'm not afraid. But I would like to hear your opinion on Parfait Girls. It's hard to find people who would actually read manga, so... yeah. There's a lot of people who think manga is only for kids. That's pretty dumb. I know! There's stories for everyone. And you're never too old for a particular type of storytelling. And you're... Oh wait, I thought I pressed space. Definitely. I'll probably have to read them from the beginning again. I know it's my favorite series, but I haven't read it in a while, that's all. Well, we can do the same thing as you, Yuri. You're Yuri. Just read whatever you want, so if you read Parfait Girls, we can talk about it. Sounds like a plan. I turn around, finding Monica sitting alone in the front of the room. Yuri and Sayori seem to have struck up a conversation. Natsuki went back into the closet. Wait, this music's different. This is very different music. Doo-doo-doo. Wait, I want to turn it up a little bit. I go up to Monica and poke her on the shoulder. She turns her head and looks at me. Oh, it's you, Richie. Sorry, you gave me a bit of a scare. Thinking hard about something? Yes. I see Monica glance over at the others. Why don't you go talk with the others? I did, but you also seem a little distant. Suri said yesterday you might be sick. Are you sure you're feeling well? I'm fine, Richie. But thanks for asking. You can go talk to the others now. I'll be fine. This girl seriously doesn't want me to talk to her, huh? Alright. But you know, Monica, I'd like to be friends with you too. She gives another smile. I'd like to be friends with you too, Richie. Sorry if I come off as distant or anything like that. I just have a lot on my mind recently. Well, if you ever want someone to talk to, I try to give a cool smile back. I mean, sometimes a guy's perspective on things might be useful too. So, yeah. I stumble right at the end. Monica looks at me before giggling. Thanks, Richie. I'll keep it in mind. Well, how about this? What would you do if you felt like you had if you had all the control you ever needed, but then suddenly found it taken away from you? Oh, she's asking us about the beginning of the mod. I paused, trying to think of the answer. Well, I'd like to get control back. Or at least I'd like to feel like I had it back. But, if I was actually that powerless, I might just try to make the best of it. If I can't control everything, right? Sometimes all you can do is stick with things and hope they'll be better, I suppose. Monica looks a bit saddened by this answer. She sighs and nods. I guess that's true. She gives me a small smile this time. One that makes my heart ache rather than go aflutter to see it on her face. Can't control everything, huh? Thanks, Richie. Even if she says that, it still hurts to see her like that. Monica must have something weighing her down a lot on her. Well, thanks for asking me. Trust me enough to ask you something like that. You must be dealing with something pretty heavy, huh? Okay, I actually have to... I'm gonna turn on the music a little bit. Sort of. Well, I know I probably have no place to say this, but I'm sure you can share it with the other club members too. They're all here for you. Here for you too. I think they'd be sad to know if something was crushing you like this. I see Monica blink a few times before nodding. Maybe. But sometimes, you just know that some people might not be able to help. Though, thanks for saying that, Richie. I'm glad. I'm glad that you think that of them. Well, they're happy right now, right? They seem to be really happy being here as well, so... It just wouldn't be fair if the president couldn't find happiness at her own club, right? Yes. Oh! Look at the time. Monica jumps to her feet. Okay, everyone. Everyone looks up from various activities. Did everyone write a poem last night? Yeah. My heart is racing again. I can't believe I agreed to do something that's so embarrassing. That feeling I had last night was good inspiration, but I'm still pretty unskilled at writing. There are mumbles of admission that go around the room, save for Sayori, who triumphantly pulls her poem out of her bag. It's wrinkled and looks like it's torn out of a spiral notebook. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can see her pristine handwriting. Nezuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same as well. Okay. Wait, this isn't the poem sharing music. Something definitely is different. And we're gonna find out what. But for now, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave this episode here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe, click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye!
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a